The conscious creation code, the formula that can transform your life and that can help you live an ideal life of abundance and fulfillment. This video is very special to me because in this video we are revealing something that we have not revealed before. Conscious creation code is the formula on which the Advaita conscious society is based upon, and this conscious creation code was reserved for an advanced program within the Advaita conscious society that we call the conscious creation blueprint. But in today's video I will give you the essence of the conscious creation code, and you will understand the nature of reality as per Advaita Vedanta, and you will understand all the principles of conscious creation fully with the help of a mind map. So make sure to watch this till the end to understand conscious creation and to live your ideal life. Now this is the conscious creation code, and pay a lot of attention in this video to understand the essence of reality as explained by Vedanta, and also to understand conscious creation, which is a framework to make sense of this reality and to consciously create a life of abundance and fulfillment. Now there are 9 limbs, or there are 9 elements that we need to master in order to master conscious creation. And we are doing all this to attain contentment, which is simply fulfillment and joy. And contentment is the 9th principle. But before we get there, we need to start from Brahma, the infinite consciousness. One needs to understand the conscious creation code in 2 parts. In part 1, there is Brahma, Karma, Dharma and Marma. These are the 4 principles that are explained and that are talked about in great detail in the ancient Vedanta. And the other part of conscious creation is the framework for us to consciously create our ideal life. And within this comes consciousness, clarity, creation and coordination. So once we master these 8 principles, we attain the 9th, which is contentment or fulfillment. And this is what conscious creation is about. Now, each of this principle is a very deep topic by itself, and we need to spend a lot of time for each of this principle if we want to truly understand it. And within this video, we cannot cover it, but many of these principles we have already covered within our channel, and we will make sure to leave the links of all of this within the description of this video. With that, let us start with the first principle, that is Brahma. So Brahma or Brahman is the infinite consciousness. The ancient Vedanta explains this reality as an appearance in consciousness, and it explains that every aspect of this reality is this consciousness. Understand this consciousness as the life force. It is the consciousness because of which you are aware or conscious right now, and it is the consciousness because of which the entire universe exists. It is the source behind everything. To understand Brahman or the infinite consciousness, we need to first understand the infinitude of self. The Advaita Vedanta says that our true nature is infinite. In our essence, we are this infinite source within which the universe has appeared. This is the first step. Second, with this, we will also realize that since only consciousness exists, there is oneness in all. All the separation, all the duality is on the surface level, but once we go deep enough, everything and everyone is one in source, in consciousness. That is Brahma. Now note that here I am simplifying this. This itself is a very deep concept which we have covered in some of our other videos. Second, let's come to karma. Karma is a word that most of us are familiar with. Karma is action, memory and effect. So this is about cause and effect. The word karma comes from the Sanskrit word kri, which basically stands for action. And as per the teachings of Sanatana Dharma or Hinduism, our subtle body or Sukshma Sharira goes through various physical bodies as different animals, birds, human beings, etc. And it gathers information or memory from the actions that each of this physical body performs. So all of this accumulated memory is karma. And the memory that we accumulate naturally manifests in our life after a certain period of time. This is the effect for the cause, and this is because of which most of our life is what it is right now. And then comes Dharma. Dharma again is a very deep concept, and within Dharma, there is morality, responsibility, and purpose. Morality is simply about living our life without causing harm to anyone else intentionally. Since everyone and everything is one in source, when we do something bad to someone else, we are actually doing bad to ourselves at the deepest level. This is the logic behind karma and dharma. And responsibility is about handling our responsibilities in the right way. As a father, as a husband, as a mother, as a daughter, and as a professional or businessman, we perform different roles in the society. And handling these roles in the right way and performing our duties and responsibilities in the right way is dharma. And the third aspect of dharma is purpose. This is swadharma. Each of us are here for a purpose. Discovering that purpose and living our ideal life in accordance with our purpose, making use of our skills, talents, passions, to add value to society and to create value in our own life. This is purpose, and all of this put together is dharma. And next, there is marma. This is the secret. This principle tells us that our personality or mind is a mask over that infinite consciousness. In reality, we are not our mind. We think that we are our mind, and we have identified with our mind, because of which we are suffering right now. Our mind is simply a mask, and beyond it is the infinite consciousness, which is our true nature. This is how we need to understand reality. And next, we need to understand that our personality, based on its nature, based on its tendencies, and based on the memory that it carries, creates a personal reality for itself. So the life that you are experiencing right now, it is coming from the nature of the memory you carry. It is coming from your mind and your personality. So if you want to create a better reality, an ideal reality for you to experience, then you need to work on yourself and create an ideal personality. You need to craft your personality consciously, and you need to begin to live your ideal personality so that an ideal life is created for you. And this point is key to understand to make sense of conscious creation. So till now we have covered one part of conscious creation code, which is derived from the ancient Advaita Vedanta. Now let us look at the next part of the framework to understand how to create our life consciously the way we truly want to live. And here again, there are 4 principles that we need to understand. The first principle of this part and the fifth principle of conscious creation code is consciousness. Here, one needs to understand the difference between consciousness and conscious-ness. The word consciousness within the vocabulary of Vedanta and Advaita conscious society represents the infinite consciousness or Brahman. And this conscious-ness, that is awareness, is the reflected consciousness, which is what we have right now. This is the awareness because of which you are watching this video and you are understanding these concepts. Now, again, these are very deep concepts, and if you have any doubts anywhere, make sure to leave a comment or check out our other videos which go deeper into some of these things. So this is all about consciousness, and we need to understand that the infinite consciousness is the source of everything, And the awareness that we experience right now, it is derived from the infinite consciousness. Now, with this understanding, let us come to the sixth principle, that is clarity. One needs to be extremely clear on the what that one wants from life. Our life can give us whatever we want, but we need to be clear on what we want. This is important. And not only that, we also need to be clear on why we want it. Most of us desire for different things in this world without understanding the why or the intention behind it. We are unconsciously ambitious. I was unconsciously ambitious before I discovered Vedanta. We run after money, we run after success, thinking that they will give us absolute fulfillment. They might give a comfortable life, but they will not give us absolute fulfillment. And conscious creation is about creating a life of true abundance and fulfillment in every aspect of our life, which is wealth, health, relationships, and spiritual growth. So, conscious creation is about achieving abundance in all four areas of life. The sixth principle, that is clarity, is about being clear on what we want from life and understanding why we want it, and then understanding who we need to become. This is the ideal personality that I was talking about. We need to also be clear about the ideal personality that we must have in order to experience our ideal life. So, becoming clear on these three elements is clarity. Next comes creation. Creation is about using different tools to consciously create our reality. We have a powerful meditation within the Advaita conscious society called the conscious creation meditation. Then there are conscious affirmations, and then there is just conscious being. Conscious being is about being aware of our thought patterns, of our emotions, of our unconscious belief systems, and transforming them so that they become compatible with our ideal life. Currently, thousands and thousands of thoughts run through our mind every single day. We also hold different belief systems about money, about success, about the world, etc. All of this is a part of our personality. And all of this put together is creating a certain kind of personal reality for us. And understanding this is important. So, that is about conscious being. First, we need to be clear on the ideal personality that we want to create in order to experience our ideal life. Then we must consciously begin to be that ideal personality. We must live that ideal personality. This is conscious being. Then comes the eighth principle, that is coordination. Coordination is about adaptability and detachment. Adaptability is our ability to adapt to life circumstances. Everything in our life may not go according to our plan. Some things just might not work out. In some situations, that infinite intelligence might have a better plan for us that we are unaware of. So it is important for us to surrender our goals and desires and to go with the flow while being conscious of our personality and our thought patterns. And the second aspect of coordination is detachment. Detachment is about detaching ourselves from everything, from our goals, from our desires, from the external circumstances, and from our internal belief systems. Once we detach our awareness from all the external objects and the internal happenings, we begin to experience a tremendous amount of power over our life and our reality. This is coordination. And once we master all these eight principles, we achieve contentment or fulfillment. Now, this might seem like a complex framework, but it is actually not. If we begin to dissect them one by one, we begin to understand what this reality is actually about. So, if you want to go deeper and if you want to make use of the conscious creation code within your life, then you can join the Advaita Conscious Society and the 6 weeks advanced program that we call the Conscious Creation Blueprint. If you want to know more information on this, then you can register for our free masterclass, The Conscious Creation Paradigm, or you can directly join our community through the link in the description. I hope this was valuable to you. This is something which is very important for us within the community, and this has helped tremendously in my own life. And I truly hope that this will add value to your life. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe to Advaita to wake up. Shivoham.